Hey there, and welcome back to MediEvil. When we last left off, we went all the way down this path to deal with the Pumpkin Serpent, or the Pumpkin King. It's always one or the other. Wait, is there another path going somewhere else? Or, I thought there was. Alright, so for this path, we're going to be going up, which starts at the village, then that maze you see right up there, and then that big old building. This town was once so lively. What is the opposite of lively? Deadly? Yes, that is what this town is now. Yeah, replaying this and seeing either the loading tips or sometimes what you see in like the lore book.
Poor villagers. The master possesses them. It mustn't hurt them. Hurt guards, though. They seek out an object of great power.
Okay, so what the goblin means? Wait, is it a goblin? Oh, sorry, gargoyle. I don't know why I thought of. So what the gargoyle means is that this level has a special parameter, in which is that if you want to get the Jowls, you have to defeat only the guards. You can't attack the villagers. So this is gonna be a real. Well, I don't think they're that troublesome enough.
A crucifix once stood here, but the mayor took it. Find a replacement and see how the church should really look.
Yeah, so getting forward, I think this requires a bit of like back and forth in terms of.
The rune key is held aloft by the flow of water from the fountain. You may have to wait for the next drop.
Jeez, how many kills they got in this place? Oh my gosh, they're relentless.
Blacksmith's Monthly. Old man Willie Green of Gallowstown was awarded Smithy of the Season by our readers. His outstanding casts have produced many intricate and hard-wearing iron goods and sculptures. Willie only uses the finest of metals in his work, and is particularly noted for his magnificent busts. Old man Willie was quoted as saying, "Aye, when I get pumping on me bellows, there's no stopping me. It's all in the rhythm, up and down, up and down. I've always been inspired by the stories of Stan your Iron Hewer, the greatest smithy there ever was."
I need to get something first. I think for this, you basically have to like go around the different shops and buildings and try and find exactly what you're looking for. Although I don't know what I'm looking for exactly. Wait, I think this is it. This might take some time. Stay back.
History of Gallowmere, Volume 1. During the dark time that was Gallowmere's not too distant past, it was King Peregrine who thwarted Zerok the Necromancer and his plan to enslave the land. Zerok, once the king's mage, had fallen out of favor with the ruler for conducting outlandish experiments on the bodies of the dead. It was said that deep within Peregrine Castle, the dead were restless. The dead are to be honored, not kept as the playthings of alchemists, declared King Peregrine as he banished Zerok from the castle. All of Zerok's living dead were routed out and destroyed. Zerok, being an unforgiving soul, went into hiding and vowed to wreak his revenge on the king. History of Gallowmere, Volume 2. Rumors of ill-doing and dark deeds abounded through the land of Gallowmere. It was whispered that Zerok had employed the aid of shadowy demons to help build a vast castle. Under the cover of night, Zerok's dark army spilled forth from their corrupt haven. The army marched south across the Silver Mountains and through the Silver Woods. Soon afterwards, even the Pumpkin Lands belonged to Zerok. The folk of Gallows Town cried out for help. "Save us, good King Peregrine." Retaliation was swift and violent. King Peregrine's forces, led by the brave Sir Fortescue, drove Zerok's army back from Gallows Town. Oh, there was much rejoicing, but the war was not yet over. History of Gallowmere, Volume 3. News that Zerok's army had now taken the Floodlands caused much concern. From this vantage point, Zerok could march west to take the Enchanted Forest. This sacred place would prove a bitter defeat if it fell into the hands of the evil sorcerer. It was Sir Dan Fortescue who once again led the king's militia to rid the demon host from the land. Yet the evil wizard was cunning and had prepared an ambush. Titanic battle ensued, of which history has never seen the like. It is said that the day would have gone to Zerok, but for the skill and valor of one man. Fortescue led the charge deep into the massed ranks of the undead, felling Zerok's bodyguard, the fearful Lord Kodok, and before finally succumbing to his own mortal wounds, slew the traitorous sorcerer with a mighty sweep of his sword. History of Gallowmere, Volume 4. The forces of evil were destroyed, but at a terrible price. None but a handful of the king's militia returned from that field. Gallowmere lost a whole generation of young men that day, including Canny Tim, the legendary crossbowman, and Fortescue's second-in-command, who fell in the first volley of arrows. Zerok's body was never found, though if it lies unmourned in an unmarked grave, then no one in Gallowmere would shed a tear. The shadow demons that had fallen under Zerok's banner were unnatural creatures that did not belong in the world of mortal men. The king declared that they be banished, entombed under the pure earth of the enchanted earth. Imprisoned within an impregnable box of the king's design, the demons were buried deep underground. Their tomb was sealed with a magical device that has since come to be known as the Shadow Artifact.
Alright, hang on, that is way too much just to keep waiting on.
To whom it may concern, I must make haste, for Zerok's men will be here within the hour. I have taken the crucifix from the church. It is the key to a key. I used the cross to make the attached cast. Then I had it destroyed. It is my hope that this cast falls into the hands of a just and good hero. Signed, the town mayor.
Oh. Excuse me.
Bust of Mr. Shanks, landlord of the Troll's Head. To clean the statue,
Alright, looks like it's pretty helpful to use the daring dash to knock him out the way. Ooh. Oh. Is this? Yeah, I figured.
Hurry, comrades, tear this place apart. If we don't find the shadow artifact, Lord Zarak will have us mucking out the demons for the next millennium.
Might be better to use the sword. Now I gotta go to... Oh.
Dear Sir or Madam, on my travels across Galamir, I have come across many mysterious and enchanting finds. However, that which filled me with deepest dread was discovery of the tomb of the Shadow Demons. The key to their dank prison, the mysterious Shadow Artifact, is now in my possession. Yours fearfully, the Town Mayor.
Alright. Still need to get rid of those shadow guard, or just the guard in general. something else. Thought it might be those robot guards with the footsteps or something like that. Up here, now what? Oh. Oh. That's gotta be the way out. Mine. Whoa.
Capture that greedy profiteer, the town mayor. Take him to the Asylum dungeons. Give the fat boy a good going over. Locate the shadow artifact. Bring me back something nice.
Oh, we got the chalice. Didn't kill any of the villagers. And took care of the guards, so not bad. Although, kind of a shame we couldn't stick around for that, like, history of all the heroes.
Back and forth like a supernatural yo-yo. Maybe the master will make it harder to find those magic egg cups.
I already got the spear and the bow from Ravenhooves and... Oh. Oh, hello.
Ah, Herr Fortescue. You are back on the battlefield, yeah? This is good. People say to me, Sturnguard, what do you think of this sword or that axe? But I say to them, Nein! Modern warfare is a question of science, the science of shields. I think maybe you should take my shield, yeah? It is magic, Herr Fortescue. Some say it is better to have a magic sword than a magic shield, but I say to use it, this is rubbish! So long as you use it properly, the shield will make you invincible!
Gold standard self-defense. Yeah, this thing's badass. Oh, hit refill. And unlike the other shields, the gold one can be repaired. Yeah, I'll admit that level probably only took longer because... Ah, man, I really hope it's not a controller problem. Because you guys can probably hear, like, the audio of the game cutting out here and there. Either I think I might have dropped my controller, well, my controllers too much, or it might be that I probably just need to buy a brand new cable. Or both. Both is always an option. The Asylum Grounds. You dare challenge Jack of the Green? For someone without skin, you got a lot of nerve.
This is the Garden of Xerok. Nothing here is as it first seems. To leave this maze, you must first seek out the one called Jack of the Green.
Greetings, Sir Fortescue. My name is Jack of the Green. I am the master of riddles, and this maze is my domain. You are free to leave, but only once you've answered 4 riddles. Puzzles so fiendishly difficult, so perplexingly complex, that no man has ever solved them. Ha ha ha. Now, try my first riddle. At night they come without being fetched. By day they are lost without being stolen.
Shadows? Oh, stars.
Well done, Sir Knight. But my star riddle was but a trifle. I always like to begin with an easy one. Return hither. You will not find my next conundrum so simple. I live for laughter. I live for the crowd. Without it, I am nothing. Return in haste, Sir Knight, for I wish to see the despair on your face when you hear my next cryptic puzzler.
Okay, so apparently the solution for that was go one way to make it halfway and then come back around. Which I'm pretty sure I might have done at least once, but the game's like, fuck off for some reason.
Face like a tree, skin like the sea, a great beast I be, yet vermin frighten me.
Where'd he go? Alright, well I got the chaos range, so hopefully you figure something out. Damn it.
Did you spot my bluff? I pretended that riddle was hard, but in truth it was obviously irrelevant. This time, however, I almost pity you. The answer to my next vexing enigma has eluded the finest minds of a whole generation. Come to me. I tolerate the moon and stars. I can't abide the sun. Banish me with torchlight and you'll see me turn and run. One. Very well. Outrageous as it seems, my vast intellect has been matched by your badly decomposed brain. Return at once and I shall give you your prize. You think you're so clever, don't you? Here you are, Sir Clever Clogs. I grant you free passage through my maze. Find your own way out.
Oh, Danielle. I've got something here I can give you, but I've no idea what it is. Do you fancy a little gamble, like?
Ah, cool. Inside the asylum. You're the first in Gallagher's history to check themselves into the asylum. The other inmates are certain to enjoy your company then. So, unlike the first two levels of this path, this is pretty much just a gauntlet.
I glad to see you. That Zarek tried to force me to hand over the shadow artifact. He means to release the demons from their tomb under the enchanted forest. But I said to him, I said, "You can't touch me, you lanky windbag. I'm the mayor." Aye, that told him. But then he had me locked up in here with all these nutters. Oh, it's been terrible. I haven't managed to get a word of sense out of anyone in weeks. Right. Well, I'll see myself out, thanks. You have a good look around, lad. Zarek's left some stuff lying about that I think you might find useful.
Another dragon gem. Can't go any further. That's where we came in. Oh, see, so we can call it a rabbit. Well, almost.
Hey, Mr. Fortisque, I want to talk with you. If this Zorak so bad, why'd you get to go back? Why'd you of all people, Fortisque? It should be I, Bloodmonath, the Skull Cleaver. When I lived, always I had a pile of slain strewn around me. You spend most of your time organizing a changing of the guard and playing croquet with the king. Still, I lend you my axe. You swing her, you throw her. She thirsts for a slaughter as much as I. Drink deep of demon blood, my proud beauty.
Ooh, I like that. I like that you swing it like the club. Definitely faster than a hammer. And you have a long range option. Alright, and now we finish the path that leads to the asylum. Honestly, you probably want to do the pumpkin path and the asylum path simply just to get your chalices and, you know, expand your arsenal, as well as maybe earn gold or life bottles. Because the next time we return, we'll actually taking on the main path, which involves the enchanted earth. Actually, I don't think that the two paths this way are optional, because I think at least helping out the characters like the Pumpkin Witch and getting to the mayor, you need the dragon gems for a later level. So I think essentially a lot of this stuff is mandatory. If anything, your run will probably, or the adventure only gets harder if you don't get the chalices. I can't exactly tell you how the game is meant to be played, but then again, I feel like you just pick up on the cues as you keep going. You know, it's like, okay, you fight your way through, you solve a puzzle here and there. Oh, you're also supposed to defeat enemies so you can get the chalice, and then that's how you know, get more weapons to play around with. Yeah, I think so for the most part. But yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and wrap it up. I keep forgetting that it's only in the PS1 game that you have to, that you can save manually. The saves here are entirely automatic. So with that being said, we're gonna call it a part. Thank you for tuning in, especially if you watch all the way through. I really appreciate it. Wherever you are, have a good morning, day, good night. Take care of yourself. I'll talk to you guys in the next episode. Bye bye.